road to survival. It's a really strange show. I wonder what is going to happen on today's episode. Hello, and welcome to episode 2 of Road to Survival. Kuan Yin and I are hanging out today, and we wanted to talk to you guys about a cool couple of new features that are in version 4.0. That's right, 4.0 is on all the new platforms now, so everyone, they switched on a few awesome new things. Those ocelots and those wolves we're talking about, they are somewhere out in this world, and we're going to continue throughout Season 2 to search for some wolves and ocelots, because that would make an awesome pet, and we're excited to show you guys once we finally find them. But for now, we're going to talk to you guys about this wonderful little creature here. That's right, you see this? It's a blue sheep. And how did we make this blue sheep? Well, he was a regular old white woolly sheep, and we took this wonderful item here, went into our inventory, got some lapis lazuli blocks, which you can find down below when you're mining, and you can now use these as dye for wool. So you go up to a normal white sheep, and you click on him with your lapis lazuli blocks. Don't mind me, sheep, I'm just gonna pat you down with some lapis. Alright, check that out. He turns into a beautiful blue sheep. Then you can shear him and get yourself some blue wool, which is awesome for decorating and stuff like that. So, been excited to have some blue wool, and now we got several stacks of it in the treasure chests in our tree house, and we're doing all kinds of decorating with blue wool. So be sure to try it out. You can use lapis and bone meal to dye sheep now. So go give it a shot, you guys. We got blue sheep floating around everywhere. Welcome back, everybody. So we're here in the crafting table. We're going to do a little crafting, so join me. I'm going to click the new option, which is wool dyes. Oh yeah, that's right. And you can take your regular old bones that you get from killing skeletons and turn them into bone meal. Bone meal. Oh yeah. And you get 3 for every 1 bone that you grind up. 3 bone meal, which is quite useful for obviously dyeing wool. But there's another cool feature that you can use the bone meal for, which I'm going to show you here in just a second. While we're in the crafting table, why not make a jack-o'-lantern? It's getting close to October, so let's make a jack-o'-lantern. You can take 1 pumpkin that you harvest from the world once it's fully mature, and you can take 1 lantern, or torch rather, and you can create a jack-o'-lantern, which is a cool light emitting item. And let's see here, let's have a look. There he is, spooky old jack-o'-lantern. So we're gonna set that there. Boom, let there be creepy light. We got a jack-o'-lantern, everybody. And they look, one of the coolest things is they look a lot different depending on what particular texture pack you're using. So right now, Kuan Yin and I like to play in the medieval texture pack because it seems cool to live in the medieval world. But there's a few others that Solver Labs made. And there's one modern, one classic, there's a technology, and one for you Tron fans, there's a Tron texture pack. So yeah, it's pretty awesome. We'll go ahead and show you guys a couple of the different jack-o'-lantern styles here in just a second. Hello again, everybody. So here we are in the classic texture pack, and as you can see, the leaves look a little different, the wood does, the chests look different. Most of all, these spooky jack-o'-lanterns look pretty classic, I've got to say. They look like your standard old school Halloween jack-o'-lanterns that we used to carve back in the good old days. So let's have another look at a different texture pack, shall we? Oh my god. So here we are in the modern texture pack, and I am terrified right now. I think I may have just wet myself, you guys. These are the jack-o'-lanterns in the modern texture pack, and they are rather disturbing and creepy. I'm going to have nightmares for a while about this, so hopefully Kuan Yin will hold me close at night, because I'm going to be really scared to go to bed tonight, you guys. This is the modern texture pack, and it looks pretty cool. The treasure chests also look awesome, by the way, in this. So give it a shot, try out some different ones. Have you ever wanted to know what technological jack-o'-lanterns look like? Well, this is the technology texture pack, and yeah, it's kind of hard to make a technology jack-o'-lantern, but this is what they look like in this texture pack, and it's kind of cool actually. They got some big old eyes on them. They don't look nearly as scary as the modern one. And then here is the chests in the technology pack. You can see there are some awesome safes from the future, so you can store your valuables in there. But when you're living in a tree, it just doesn't seem right to have digital safes there in a treehouse. I don't know, it's just not our style. So let's switch on back. But before we get back to the medieval one, let's take a look at the Tron texture pack. Welcome to the Tron texture pack. Okay, everybody, here we are in the Tron pack. And check out those jack-o'-lanterns. They look rather awesome, actually. They look kind of sad though, but they're cool. They're very sad though. They look like they might start crying little pumpkin seeds out of their tear ducts at any moment. This is the Tron texture pack. Here's the chests, and everything looks pretty crazy in this texture pack. Ah, spider! We're gonna slice this bad boy real quick and see if we can get back to business. My wife is floating around here somewhere, and we're gonna head out on a little adventure here in just a second. So I got the bone meal here that we crafted up in the crafting table, and I can take that bone meal and I can click on a flower, and typically, if it works correctly, boom, as you saw there, it made another flower, so you can grow your flower garden pretty easily. Also, if you click on one of those little mushrooms, which I have already done here, that little mushroom turns into a big old mushroom. Look at that bad boy. We made a giant mushroom in the backyard and a giant brown mushroom in the front yard. So that's one of the awesome things you can do with bone meal, so give it a shot, you guys. Clicking on some grass here, if I can get up close to it, and we'll see if that does anything, shall we? Let's see. Oh my goodness! Almost hit me in the face with that tall grass. Yeah, so you can grow giant grass and multiply your flowers and do just about anything plant related with the bone meal. So give it a shot, you guys. Nom nom nom. Nom nom nom. Oh man, this meat is good. Hey, you guys, just eating some steak here. Hello, Kuan Yin. Hello. This is my wonderful wife, Kuan Yin. And yeah, we're in this cave here. Caves are a really good way to find resources without digging too deep, and to find zombies, evidently. These guys are not friendly at all, so we have to evacuate or destroy, and I choose destroy. Hey, you guys. Fresh air. One of the things they just added to version 4.0 is when you swim, you no longer have to hold the jump button down to swim. You can actually just move forward with your directional key, and it will automatically swim you up towards the surface, which is kind of hard to get used to, but it's helpful sometimes. Kuan Yin and I made it to another little mushroom patch here, and I've got some bone meal, so I'm going to see what happens. Boom! Look at that bad boy. So you click on the mushroom if it has enough room to grow with the bone meal, and voila. Kuan Yin and I have found a nasty old witch down here, so we're taking her out. Oh man, was she nasty. That's just nasty. So anyway, they put some witches in the game, and we like to destroy them because they're not the good kind of witches like my wonderful witchy wife. They are the mean, evil witches that try to throw potions at you. They have the splash potions, and they are one of the mobs that actually has splash potions in their hand, and they will chuck them at your face. So watch out, everybody. If you enjoy this, please make sure to leave a comment and tell us what you think. If you have any ideas for future episodes, or any comments or questions or concerns, just give us a holler. Drop us a line on YouTube in the comment section, or go to poc.solverlabs.com. And you can talk to us on there, send us some fan mail or whatever, and we're going to keep on keeping on. So this is Kuan Yin and Hakuin Z saying keep your swords held high, and thank you for joining us on episode 2 of Road to Survival. Kuan Yin and I were traveling along, and we found this base. It's got a giant V for victory. Watch out for the victors, or the Virginians, or the something, I don't know. Alright, everybody, it's been a good day of surviving with Kuan Yin. Thank you guys for joining us in episode 2. I've been using this bone meal here, and we're starting to get surrounded by a sea of vegetation thanks to the awesome new bone meal. We're adding all kinds of fertilizer to our stuff, but organic fertilizer. So anyway, we're going to head to bed now. Thank you guys for joining us. Episode 2 of Road to Survival has been a blast, and we appreciate you guys being with us for it. We're going to sleep tonight, so you guys have a good night. Nighty night. Don't let the bed bugs bite. And enjoy Planet Cubes. Thank you guys for the subscriptions and the likes. Please make sure to drop a like on this video, and we'll see you in episode 3. Keep your swords held high, everybody. Have a good night. Goodbye, everybody. Goodbye.